Hello, my fellow geeks and citizens. This is Geeky Your Gamer. Welcome to Stoneblock 4. All right. So here we are, starting a new pack. Stoneblock 4, making the rounds, and I thought I really loved the other Stoneblocks. I was a big fan when I played them. And so yeah, here we are. We're going to give this one a shot. This one's a lot more narrative driven. So we're going to take a look at that lore and play along with the story. But also, it like many modded packs, it's got a lot to do. And there's the quest line, and as well as all these extra things we can do to help us, facilitate us as we go through this quest. So starting, let's see here, the welcome to Stoneblock 4, useful commands, not much here. Let's see what we got here. Story driven pack. Oh, it gives us some experience. I'll take that. Useful commands gives us some experience. Home, back, spawn. Fantastic. We don't think we need to do any of that. And let's see here. Mysterious path. Welcome to the archives of guidance. Speak with the echo to begin your journey. All right. So here, this is the echo. And there's gonna be a bunch of these we're gonna end up interacting with throughout this pack. So let's give it a chat here.
Anomalous entity detected.
Welcome to the World Engine Restoration Knowledge Base. I am the Echo of Guidance, assigned to assist emergent intelligent life throughout their journey, using knowledge compiled from others who have succeeded before them. The World Engine is a powerful construct containing the cumulative knowledge of all humankind. Without that knowledge, it can become unstable and severely affect entire realities, as you can see with this stone world. Check your quest book often. We will provide you with further instructions and access to additional knowledge upgrades as you restore more World Engine archives. Now that you have activated the work protocol, the portal upstairs has become traversable.
Yeah, so it's very interesting. The lore here is basically this planet was turned to stone somehow in the past due to, maybe not maintaining something. And our goal is to work on the World Engine to build it up, to let it to help ourselves achieve greater and greater things as we go through this. So let's see. Complete the stage, claim our rewards. All right. Now we have a task. Craft a crude brush. As we go through this pack, there's going to be these stores that will be unlocked as we do different quests. And so we'll definitely be leveraging this because we'll be getting enough money to do so. Okay. Oh, ooh, cutscene. Okay. I think this is... Oh, I think it's going to take us to the portal to start. So yeah, this takes us through this spawn area, which we'll be leveraging a lot because, as I said, there are many echoes here that we need to interact with. All right. So yeah, we need to go here. Pick our world. Interesting. I wish I could see a bigger preview. I don't think there's a way to see a bigger preview of each of these. Tough Cave, Lush Warm Mangrove Cave, Pre-Industrial Complex, which probably like create stuff. Cherry Tree. I'm just going to go with a normal, my experience on Stoneblock. Yeah, let's do that. All right, so here we go. This is our normal little cave dwelling where we start. And now I think we can begin to look at our quests. Let's grab our money. All right, what's this? Grandma's Treat? I bet we can get some food. There are events in this pack. We're going to go ahead and let these events happen to start, but we may toggle them off as we go. Did I just create a bee? Oh, here's the bee. So the bee drops things. Okay. Ooh, quartz. What else you got? Oh, a dirt chest. I don't like the dirt chest. Oh, a piece of leather. Okay. All right. So we got some things. Got some food. If you're not familiar with Stoneblock, basically the entire world is stone, although there is one caveat in this world. Let's see, I think it's under exploration. Yeah, under exploration. We can see here that this world is built in rings. Stone, deep slate, nether, in, twilight forest, ocean, void, chasms, and there's kind of a representation of it. And the ring we're in the very center, is the thickest before you get to the edge almost. And then you can see as it goes. So we'll have reasons to go to each of these rings as we go. We'll deal with that. But to start, going back to our initial getting started quest, I think we need to do we need to do stone pebbles. We need to make rock. So we can do the normal, hit this stuff, get some pebbles. I think our initial quest is to make a crafting table. A bunch more stones for, because you need 4 cobble to make a crafting table. So you need a lot more pebble. So what I'm looking forward to is I have a plan for a base layout, similar to how I did for Techopolis, but I'm going to go much more vertical in this playthrough to keep my chunks small, and hopefully that'll keep my lag low. I had significant lag issues by the end of Techopolis, so I'm going to try to overcome that in this pack. We'll see if we can or not. All right, there we go. We got our 4 cobble. Let's make our stone crafting table. We'll throw this down here. And then let's take a look at the quest book here. So now we have Ultimine notes. While in the pack, it doesn't work on stone. Yep, so when we get into other things, we'll be able to use Ultimine. Here we go. Now instead of punching, we could create a stone hammer. And the stone hammer can make a variety of things. We need to actually get a little more stone. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take our first pause break. And I'm just going to break as well. Wait. Let's get the hammer first, I guess. And then we'll take the first pause break. Because I'm going to want to dig out and create kind of the core area that I want to work with. So let's do a few more quests first, I guess, before I do that. But I'm anxious. I'm biting at the bit to make this happen. So let's see here. I need 2. I think 2 more because I need to make a rod. And I think I needed 3 rods, so I don't have enough yet. I think I can break this in much like Tinkers used to do. Yes, I can create a crafting station. And now what it means is these things will stay in here when I leave them here. Like that. That's very nice. So let's get some more pebbles. So like I said, my plan is to kind of make a linear base. And what I mean by that is I'm going to do probably a 2 chunk by 3 chunk long base. Down the middle of the base, I'll build corridor. And on each side, I'll build rooms to house a variety of machinery and multi-block machines that we'll need to build. And that will keep them close for a lot of reasons. Some of which is power, and some of which is just. Oops, let me think. I need to make some rods. I'm talking. I need to see if I can remember what I'm doing when I'm talking. There we go. Get our hammer. So in any case, I'm gonna want to. So if I was to turn on, chunk borders. So we're right here in the middle of chunks here. So I'm gonna go to the end of the. My goal would be to dig out to the end of this and to the end of this chunk. And then this would be the 2 wide, and then I'll go 3 long, 1, 2, and probably, I don't know, we'll decide which direction to go, because this is not like, this spawn area is not centered in a chunk or anything. So, but that's my goal, is to kind of dig out a 2 by 3, and instead of sprawl, I want to go up and down, so I have fewer chunks to keep loaded. And hopefully, like I said, that'll overcome some issues I've had in the past. All right, so I think it wants us to make dirt, gravel, and dirt. So the way you do that is first you get cobblestone, and now that we have this hammer, we don't have to do pebbles anymore. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and do this so they can get to the next phase. Now I can do Ultimine. So now we got some gravel. Now we got some dirt. And those of you who've played these packs before, then you get sand. Then you get dust. Now I know it doesn't want me to do that because it wants me to actually probably sift these materials. So let me just grab some more cobblestone here. And then we'll take a look and see what the quest says. So moving right along, gives us some cobblestone, which is nice. Gives us pebbles. We already did that one. The crook is going to let us do stuff with dirt, right? Dirt to get us seeds and saplings. So let me get some dirt. gravel. And then we'll throw the dirt down on the ground. Then we'll come over here and we will make some more of these. And I think it's 4, I think. So I need to make 2 more. So 2 and 2. Get our crook. We'll open. There we go. We got some saplings. Very nice. Come in handy later, depending on the types of wood we want to use. We'll see. All right, let's take a look. So that gives us that. Now what do they want us to do? They want us to plant. Oh no, they want us to get the sapling, and then I think we're going to need to we need to grow a sapling. So we're going to need another piece of dirt. Pour this dirt. There's someone in the center here. It doesn't really matter, but we don't give it some space to grow. And I think oak is really going to be best in these conditions. And I believe we have the torque. Yep, we have the torque. And then in Ultimine, you have to have a tool in your hand. You can't hit it with a block and get Ultimine. You have to have a tool. Let me think. What do I get if I hit this? I think I get more saplings. Right? I did get more saplings. Good. Then I do this. Get some wood. There we go. We need a little bit more cobblestone. We got to make a furnace. And look at us. Luckily we got a piece of coal. So we can put this coal in here. Now we're going to want more wood before we do that because we don't want to waste the coal. So let's grow another tree. Do we have enough cobblestone? I don't. Let me grab a couple more pieces. And I can make an axe. So let's see here. Boom. 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 Oh, we can't make a stone axe. That's interesting. Let me go look. Oh, no stone axes, huh? Oh, wait, here's stone axe. Oh, I'm building it right. Oh, no, I'm building it right. Yeah. Oh, you need regular sticks. Ah, do I have? I don't have any regular sticks. Okay, well then, the first one of these will have to be just like this. Let's Ultimine wood. Ah, there's some sticks. So let's get ourselves an axe. Nice. More wood. All right, now I think we have enough wood to throw this in here. Let it start cooking. Get some wood. Like at the beginning of every pack, right? You have this bit of a grind to get up and going. Maybe even into the middle game. But in modded, it does tend to pick up pretty quickly as you achieve access to different mods. So there's the charcoal. So let's go ahead and accept our stuff. Oh, we got a couple hoppers. And then hammer time. We want to build a hammer. We need stone, so we need to cook 3 pieces of cobble. And then a hammer lets us do the 3x3 digging. So let's see here. Go ahead and pull this out and put... Oh, nope, let's keep that cooking because I don't have enough cobblestone on me. I need 3 pieces of cobblestone. There we go. Pull that out. Plop it up. Pretty soon we'll have this set up in such a way where it automatically generates this because we're going to get botany pots pretty soon. All right, I don't think that's going to have enough to cook it. Oh, that was perfectly timed. All right, once we cook that last cobble, I'll throw this wood in here just so we don't lose the energy. We can create more charcoal. There we go. All right, let's make our hammer. So here, and here. Like I said, the stone hammer can do a 3x3. Boom, area like this. So I'm going to spend some time digging out the 2x3 space, and we will be back. All right, we're back. I changed my mind. It is a lot of digging, and it took a lot of stone hammers, and I still have a lot more stone hammers, and this is a pretty big area. So I'm going to go with just a 4x4, or 2x2, sorry, with the intention to expand if I need it one more. But yeah, I don't know that we need it. So let's continuing down our quest route. I've got 2 chests of cobble now. So yeah, let's move forward and see what we can do. So leaves. All right, we need to make some wooden shears to get some leaves. And all right, to harvest those leaves. So let's see here. I need to get some wood. Come on. All right. Grab all the stuff off the ground. Let's see. I think wooden shears is this. Yep, it is. So we'll go another tree. Then we're going to find the leaves. All right, we've got quite a few. Go ahead and cut down the rest of this tree. And those leaves should despawn, or I guess I could make some more shears. There we go. All right. Okay, and then we need to make a wooden basin, which is just logs. All right, and then I think it says those leaves have some lice. Put the leaves on and jump on. Oh, ooh, hello. Okay. Oh, what is this? Flux dust. Ooh. Now that's nice. I like flux networks. All right, wooden basin. I have enough logs to do this, thankfully. Let's just stick this right here for now, and then see how this works. Jumping up and I'm jumping up and down, squishing my leaves. Come on. All right, that gives me 750 millibuckets. Jumping up and down, jumping up and down. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay, I'm going to do one more because then we'll have 2 buckets, which eventually, once we get some iron, we'll be able to make into an unlimited pool. And I don't think we'll need this thing anymore. We'll see. All right. But we'll start there. Throw these leaves away in case we need them later. All right. We need to make a campfire. If leaves are dried out, they can be used to make stronger fibers. So let's see here. Straw. Cutting board. Stone crook on dry leaves. Dry leaves from a campfire. Okay. So I need some charcoal. I think I need sticks. I haven't made a campfire in a long time. Let's see. I need some logs. All right, make a campfire. Put you down right there. And let's grab those. So we can put some of these saplings away. I might need to make a second one of these just for expediting this. Because that takes a long time. Okay, so those are cooking away. Let's go ahead and claim our monies. Oh, and some experience and a stone crook. Okay, so we got another stone crook now. Which we're going to want to use to get some stuff from dirt, possibly. All right. Oops. Okay. Let's go ahead and put out 4 more. I don't know how many of these things we're going to need. I think eventually we'll be able to make them from string, I feel like. But okay. Crook them. Give me 16. And how close are we on these? Come on. All right, so then we need a brush. crude brush, I imagine. So we're going to need some pebbles and some sticks. Let's go ahead and lost one of my leaves. Here it is. So I think to get pebbles, I have to break stone. So let me put down some stone and break it with my hand. Did that not count as my hand? All right, that's enough for 5 brushes. So let's make a crude brush. What's this information here? Gear quests. Most mods in the main chapter are shaped like a gear are echo related. Ah, this means you must locally need to return to the echo. All right. Get a gift. And then, okay. You should return to the echo of guidance. So let's go see what this gift is. Starbuncle gift. What is that? Potion of mana regeneration. Okay, by the way. And then, let's see. /spawn. Ooh, I like this fancy door. All right. Complete. I guess I was supposed to
Statistical models show increased motivation when provided tasks yield rewards. As such, the WERK will provide you with currency when objectives are completed. These may be exchanged with any Echo to request items from their item printers labeled as shop. The WERK shops contain a wide array of items and resources, most of which are only available a specific Echo based on their domain of knowledge. While this knowledge may not prove essential to restoring the world engine, some items are only accessible via printing.
It's very interesting. So it's like a 3D printer concept. All right. Craft and submit a chronon generator to your quest book. Okay. So now I can get random food. I get torches. So I got 50 bucks or 50 coins or whatever. All right. All right. So now I got another quest. Let's see here. /home. Oh, I haven't unlocked /home yet. That's fantastic. So that means I gotta walk. Oh, I think you can fly. There you go. You can fly and spawn, which is nice. And I believe that's also the case for when we get to the world engine, we'll be able to fly. So it's going. Here we go. Back home. So, whoops. Oh, that's funny. I was still flying. So our next task. Well, we could go straight for the chrono generator, but I bet we're gonna need. Yeah, we need iron to make a hammer. So. To get iron, we're going to need to, look at some of these things. So I think iron is, I want to say gravel. Iron, I think it's iron clusters or not. I don't even think it's raw iron. It's like, oh, it's iron chunks, I believe. Okay, here we go. So yes, gravel with a brush, and then there are unearther levels for ourself. Like I'm not sure what our level is, but level 1 when we hold the brush. So we're gonna need to get a bunch of gravel to do this. So I'm gonna put these. Put those away for now. We don't really need them. This is the hammer we need for this action. I'll put the stone up here out of the way. All right. So get a stack of our cobble. Let's go over here. Throw it down. We're going to hammer it. And then we're going to, that'll make it gravel. Then we're going to brush it. So, all right, let's see. Some gravel. sticks mod is in this pack, so I should look at that for laying this down. All right, now I want to use the unearther. I'm sorry, the brush. Oh, I did it wrong. Yeah, right click, not left click. All right, listen low. All right, right click. There we go. Ah, we got coal as well. But we got iron, which is necessary for what we're trying to do. Let me go ahead and just pull all those brushes out. So we do this, that gets us iron. We go in here and we cook this iron. Alright, let's look at the quests. So here, more smashing, which we've already done, all the way down to dust. So this gives us some rewards, gets us some sand, gets us some dust. Which when we break those, will get us some things. Clay comes from, sand. So if we throw the sand down while we're waiting for this. Right click, remember right click. We weren't lucky. So we got a little bit of copper. We'll just throw this dust down since it's in our inventory. Some gold and a little bit of bone meal. Alright. Let's take this out of here. Let's put the metals in here. Before it really put the stuff that comes out of this down here. Okay. There's the iron. So quest-wise, so we need clay. To do that, we need to keep going at clay, and it needs to be required level greater than. So at what point? So we get clay 60% at level greater than 2. Level greater than 1. It's a 40% chance. All right. So we need to grab some of our cobble. Take these. Down. Okay, then we need to hammer this. Gravel, and then the sand. Alright, I need to pound it. My thing broke. Oh wait, I can make an iron hammer. There we go. Oh, that upgraded my unearthing skill. That's interesting. Okay, hammer one time. Now we got sand. Now we're going to brush the sand. Try to get clay. All right, here we go. Give it clay. Oh yes, I see clay. Our brush broke. Let's grab another brush. Finish this off. There we go. Eat some food. Alright, so what's going on down here? So we got clay, and we need to make a bonsai pot out of brick. So we need to cook up at least 5. Or 5, but let me think. We have a bunch of different sounds. Don't know that we're going to use all the woods, but let's go ahead and get them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bonsai pots, which means we're going to need 25 clay. And then I think that this pack has functional storage. And I think that's totally able to be made early on. Yep, we can totally make that. And then there's no such thing as a polar upgrade. What do I need to make a polar upgrade? Oh, a redstone, which I can try to get. And stone. And a hopper, which is just iron. So we have some means to get things like that. Let's put these metals in here. This clay. So let's think about this. This will get us the bonsai pots. To get the functional storage, I need a little bit more wood. I'm going to get a iron axe here momentarily once this breaks. It's going to break probably here. Yep, finish. Let's take a look. Let's make an axe. Okay, so what do I say we need to make? Our functional storage. This here. So we're going to need some chests, and we're going to need some planks. So we need a lot more wood. Hello, guy. Ooh, an egg. That could be useful for getting some chickens. Ooh, a chance cube. That's kind of scary. I've seen that in other packs. Some copper. And what else? Ah, crystal barrel, which is good really early on, like what we're doing now. Because it's got a lot of space in it. Let me throw that down here. Yeah, I'm going to use that for the special one here. I'm going to put it over here. Alright, we need this tree to grow. We need a lot of wood. This is not tall enough, I don't think, for me to build, say, like a jungle tree or a dark oak in here. So I might want to consider at some point making that taller, or making a tree area off of this, right? That's specifically tall enough to do other trees. Although I say that, and I'm getting ready. No, I'm getting ready to buy pots. I don't need to do this garbage. This manual tree building is a limited time offer. So we're gonna continue to do this real quick. Get what we need, resource-wise. Let's go ahead and see what we got. Let's get some chests. How many did we say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6 really. So just get 4 more of these. Make some planks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's not gonna be enough. That's 3 of them. Wood and we'll be done. Although we'll need to make a few more to be able to make the polar, because I think we need 12 of these polar upgrade. Come on. No. I'll show you how that works, or why I care. So let's do. We're going to need more. There we go. We're going to need all of these need to be made into functional. Some wood. All right. Let's see what we got. Enough. We're getting closer. That's really weird. How does that even happen? The oak sapling is still there and it built a tree. That's really weird. Little goof there, I guess. Come on. Alright, that's enough. Here, get the planks, and here we go. All right, so the polar upgrade is going to require me to get some more iron. Let's into iron. Iron is sand, because I don't have enough here. All right, let me just toss some stuff here. Let me grab actually, I'm going to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So something we haven't talked about, and I think it might be in one of these guides. You can compress this like so. And now when I do this, you get a bigger bulk. So we're going to need both sand and dust. So I'm going to do some of this down to sand and get our iron. And then save some of it to go to dust. So here we go. This is dirt, right? Oops, what's this? I've got an egg over here. Missed that when the bee came by somehow. I'm sorry, this is gravel first. Gravel and then dirt. Gravel is what we need for iron, though. So let's not put it all down. There. Let's get the dirt. And then for this gravel here, let me take half of it. Expand it. We're going to brush it. Get the iron. Let's go over here. Let's see. Iron and iron. We're going to need for 6 of these. Each of them takes 5. So we need more iron. That's not enough. But we can start cooking this down. Here we go ahead and craft our bonsai pots. Oh, we need one more. We need a little bit more because our math said 6. So let's go and cook that up. Let's put these metals in here. Get them out of our inventory for now. Down some more metal. Pretty soon, this will be automated, hopefully. We have a method for that in this class. And I think it's even in... oh, no, it's after the chrono. It's not in this quite yet. But for now, we'll just do this. Get what we need. Broke the brush, grab another brush. I'm gonna have to cook some leaves up soon. Alright, let's see how much iron we got that time. It's definitely more than enough. Throw it in here, get it cooking. Okay, we got the rest of our... That's our last bonsai there. We can put these metals away, and let's go get some redstone. To get redstone, we need to break down this dirt. Just do 16 of them. I'm going to need to make a new iron hammer here in a second. Let's see how much iron I have on me. Okay. Because this is definitely going to break here pretty quick. Alright, where's my sand? Go in and unwrap it. Let's throw this down. Hopefully we only need 1 piece of redstone per pole. So we need 6 of them. So let's see if this gets it to us. Oh, wait. Redstone is from dust. I'm going to need to... break this down to dust. I almost messed that up. So let's do this dust before I break down any more sand. All right. Now we do it. Oh yeah, we got all kinds of stuff. So let's throw the metals in here, and the bone meal, and the tiny coal, osmium. Okay, let's grab our... We need 6 more chests. So I need a little bit more wood. Can't wait to set these bonsais up, because then I won't have to do this anymore. And I'll just use the wood that the bonsai trees give me. Alright. Let's make some chests. That's 4. And then I only want 2, so like this. Alright, let's look at the polar upgrade. I need to make... Alright, I don't have quite enough iron. Gotta grab a little bit more. Just happened to come out. Timing. Okay, and then what else do I need? I think I got everything. Alright, so there's the polars. So there's the orc drawers. There's the bonsai pots. There's the polars. I'm going to need a little bit more iron, which should be maybe enough. No, not enough. Not enough in there. So let me throw down gravel real quick again. Well, first let's throw down these. And I got to think about this. So my plan is to make this a thoroughfare here. We're going this way versus this way. And so my main storage will be off one of these sides. So let's stick this right here for now. And then we're going to put these polar upgrades. Whoops, that's not the way I want to do it. Polar upgrades in each of these. And we're going to put the bonsai pots on top of each of these. I thought I... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I thought I made 6, but I guess I didn't. Interesting. Oh, I already had 2 of these. Oops. This one we need 5 more. Okay, we'll just throw that in this furnace real quick. Alright, so I said we need iron though, so we need to expand this out. Let's throw some down to gravel. We need the iron because each of these bonsai plants requires an axe. It requires an axe. Oh, and I just realized I made the wrong kind of drawers. So I'm going to need to pull out all these pillars, which is very annoying, and see how to salvage this. So I forgot that these things are going to output more than one thing potentially for their outputs. So I'm going to need the 2x2 2x2 type that can hold four things. So, oops, my bad there. That's fine. We can course correct. Let's see, a little bit of iron here. Is that all the iron I got? Wow, that was weak. That one was really weak for me. Let's throw this in here. Oh, throw that in there. Just put some more gravel down. This is going to probably break. It did. Grab another brush. Alright, pick everything up. That's got more iron. There we go. Got a lot more iron that time. So let's toss this iron in here to be cooked. Take this iron out. And so we got a bunch of different things we got to solve at one time. One of which is that I made the wrong drawers here. And I don't think you can recraft these ones into the other kind, but we're going to be using a lot of drawers, so I'm not going to I'm not going to get too upset that I did that wrong. Let's take a look at the functional drawers. And I forgot that this is the one I need. That means I need a lot more wood. So to compromise, let's just... Not compromise, but to get things going... Let's put just a regular chest. And then we're going to need some dirt. And we're going to need some saplings. So I'm going to grab oak saplings. Oh, which I already had on me. And we're just going to set this up temporarily. Get at least this one going. So oak, dirt, and an axe. So this should produce stuff for us and could be just, helpful for us to get moving forward. Actually, we don't even need the chest underneath it because it's not outputting. So let's do this, and the axe. And let's do a few of these so that we can get the stuff we need. There. So there's 3 of them going. So this isn't going to work underneath here. It doesn't matter. And let's come grab the wood. All right, got that run. Need some food. In my inventory. Redstone. Some more iron. Should grab that bucket. Okay, throw that in there, and then we throw tiny coal in there. Nice, keep it going. All right, so we need to make chests. And I need to make a lot of chests. It's going to be 4 per thing. 4 times 6. We got our other bonsai pot. 4 times 6 is 24, right? 24 chests. So let's rotate myself as well. And then go see what we have over there. Alright, let's see what we got. Nice, nice, nice. Alright. So we need 24 chests total. 9, 13, 17, 21. So we just need 3 more chests. 1, 2, 3. Now we need a bunch of planks, so we need more wood. So that's one of the events. And the way you keep them from breaking everything you have is by going into the map and going up here and claiming your area. I've actually force loaded mine as well, but claim it and it keeps them from being able to break stuff and definitely keeps them from killing you. Hopefully that comes in handy later. So let's see here. I need planks. Let's go see what I can get from these. That's probably going to be good enough. Let's go ahead and take this out. Keep it from growing more. All right. Craft this. Now we need to craft the 4x4s. I need 6 of these, so I gotta do 2 crafts. Oh, I got way more. Way more than I needed. My math was off. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The other bonsai pot goes on top here. My pullers go in each of these. Now I can put oak in here. Let that run. The other sapling types. So let's get dark oak, jungle, this, and this. I don't know if the dark oak will actually work. Let's find out. It looks like it will. Spruce, jungle, acacia, cherry. Oh, I got to put some dirt, and I got to put axes. 3, 4. I don't know if I need 4 or 3. All right, here we go. Boom. A piece of dirt and an axe. Piece of dirt and an axe. So I have 1 extra axe. All right. I'm not sure why these aren't pulling down. Direction north. Do I have to configure it? No. Right-clicking GUI to change direction. Oh, there we go. Direction down. I think that's what I want. Nope, it's not working now. Oh, okay. It needs to say up. Oh, I need to pull these out. These should have been over here. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I don't like this because it's pulling from the one next to it. What is this? Spruce. Okay, spruce should be in there. That should not be. It should be over here. That's a little annoying. If I could lock these, that would be helpful. Let's see. I don't think I can make the configuration tool. Let me look. I need an emerald. And I have gold, but how do I get an emerald in this pack? Unearthing gravel at a higher level. What's my level? What's my unearthing level right now? 2. 2 more levels before I can get that. So the best we could do to mitigate this is start here. Up, and then these both will be impacted. So like this needs to go over here. This needs to go over here. And then this one up. Jungle. Spruce, acacia, pull all these things out. Spruce needs to go here. There we go. And eventually one of these will create sticks, I think, as well. I think the oak one has a chance to do sticks. But there we go. There we go. Well, my fellow geeks and citizens. Oh, there's my bonsai pot. Did not realize it could be a hat. All right, well, my fellow geeks and citizens, I want to thank you so much for joining me here on Stoneblock. I got big plans. There's lots to this pack, and I can't wait to show it to you as we continue through this. But until next time, we'll see you then. Bye-bye.